Small House Saga episode 7. Yes, let's get it. Munhu wedu wanhasi tichamuti Tarie. So Tarie anotaura kuti paakapedza university akanotsvaga nzvimbo yebasa in a different city than kwaigara. Initially munhu anga ari based kuHarare, ndobva azowana basa kuKwekwe in quotes because akuso Kwekwe. Apa wana basa kuKwekwe. Ari kuKwekwe ikoko she managed to get a room yekugara because kwakusiri kumba obviously. So vatangogara muroom. Ari muroom imomo ndobva azodzwa nevaridzi vemba after 3 months ari pabasa kuti chi toda kutengesa imba, so you have to find chi accommodation. We're giving you 2 months, right, to vacate the place. But you know, it's okay. And then ari kubasa avangotanga kuudzawo my colleagues kuti guys ndikutsvaga imba chichichi. And then there was a lady mukadzi yetichamuti Rumbi. So Rumbi ndobva atomuti, you know what, it just so happens kuti ndototsvaga accommodation. How about we find a 2-bedroom flat so that it can be our own space where togara like room. And then Tarie said, okay, that's fine, let's do this. Ndobva vatanga kugara vese. They were working together, they were staying together. Things were making sense, things were aligning. And vaifara chikafu chakafanana, so vaita duties ekuti like kubika kuita sei, you know. Excuse me. So with time, what happened was Tarie akabva atanga kufarirwa na-director wepabasa paaishanda, like vanga vari big boss. And ndobva audzani ndanamutani munhu uyo the housemate, ndakanganwa zita randandatomba. Ndobva audza housemate kuti chi ndozviri kuitika. And then the housemate was like, you know what, mubvume because it might jeopardize your chances of still being at the company. Vanhu vari kuhaipa wadai, so avaita sei havangorambwe just like that. Tarie took her housemate's advice and she was like, okay, cool. And then ndobva atanga dana baba vaive. Achidana baba vaive vaitomboya kumba. And because the housemate knew about this guy, he did not hesitate kupota achipinda mumba achita sei achimuona and whatnot, because the housemate was fully aware of what was going on because he was their boss, remember. Now it just so happened kuti vari kudana nodaro, there was a secretary, or rather PA director yeye akaenda kuna Tarie akamuti, Tarie, are you dating this man? Tarie akati no handisi. Zvikanzi I've seen like my messages chichichi, I'm not really sure what's going on. Kana vari kukuda, then this is the time to say no, because he's actually married, he has 2 kids, and the wife is currently pregnant. She can give birth anytime, so you need to leave this man alone. And then ndobva afunza boss director kuti, boss, are you married chichichi? And then he was like, yes, I'm married, but what you and I have going on have got nothing to do with my marriage. Don't worry, handisosiya mukadzi because of you, and this is just fun. I just want to spoil you, I just want to give you a soft life. Ko mona tempolelega, you know, mona tempolai. So she was just like, okay, cool. Then they keep dating. At this point, she's now his official side chick, official girlfriend, official small house. Hence Small House Saga episode 7 yedunasi anditka. So varudanana paipai, then mwana obva azozvarwa. Hapana kuti uzomboita madays. And then the wife, mwana wake ndobva sei ndobva ashaya. Mwana anga ane about 7 days, mwana obva ashaya. And you know, boss was devastated. Nemukadzi obva wamboita kunoita like, you know, like let's go and heal. Tiri kuDubai. They stayed in Dubai for a while, and you know, whatever happened, and then she fell pregnant again. And at this time she knew kuti this wife is pregnant, Maiguri is pregnant. So ndobva abvunzwa na-housemate zvikanzi, why are you so comfortable like dating a man who's married, who's really showing kuti he really wants his wife zvekutodaro? Isn't the point of a side chick to like come and make sure kuti vanhu at some point vachazorambana? So why are you being like stoko yemufesi uyu? You know what I mean? Nasi stoko ehendo yandroyedza kutaura. So ndobva atomuti, no, we are just having fun chichichi. Zvikanzi inini, if it were me, I wouldn't be happy to be like you know, a reservation, like you're just reserved for later, you know, like saved for later type of thing. And then ndobva atomuti, so ndoita sei? Zvikanzi hende tinobatsirwa, because like this man needs to take you as you are, like don't be settling for this second position type thing, you know, you are a jewel, you are, you know, zvamunenge muchingodzana zvongoapliftana kapa vanhu pachi girls girl, yeah, I'll see second option emunhu chichichi. Zvikanzi ende kuna mbuya wandoziva vanobatsira. And then ndobva vaita sei? Ndobva vaenda kuna mbuya vaive. She told mbuya her dilemma, and then mbuya was like, oh no, this lady's body is actually rejecting this man, but don't worry, vachasiyana. So I need you to use this whenever you give him something to drink. Unoisa this thing mumvura make. So the way she described it, she says akapiwa zvinhu zvaitwa nematombo, but pamatombo ipapo papane like anti munoziva nyoka shades, like skin chenyoka chichinombobva papane zvima items zvakaita se like skin yenyoka iyoyo zvikanzi make sure unoisa mumvura chichichi, and then paunoisa mumvura or mudrink, something to drink, not to eat, something to drink, make sure you just spit a little ngoti putu tumatitwa kwemomo. And then she was like, okay, cool. Then she started doing that because this guy had to yomba kwavo chichichi, and then she started doing that. Then she he just from nowhere started speaking negatively about his wife, like saying negative stuff. Ageze, munhu anopenga, munhu unompa mari anishandiseta zvinhu zvakaita so, chichichichichi. Yes, bvudzi rangu rine makwenyezi, you know, ndakainstola frontal saka rakazara glue and whatnot, but zvekutadzionzwa nyaya. So ndobva ningirikini, ndobva atanga kutaura negative, and then ndobva atodza mbeya vati zviri kushanda, zvinhu zvangu zvoita se zviri kushanda, saka yoramba wakatsika, because ukatoramba wakatotsika uchitodaro very soon this man is going to leave his wife for you. And then she was like, okay, cool. She kept using whatever she was told to use. She kept using it, even like kujoba PA kuti, can you please go and give him drink, can you please go and give him water, because like at this point the PA had already seen good, okay, these people are actually dating, but there was nothing she could do. She was just like, so I don't drink or something like that. Now the whole office caught on what was happening, but the thing is, he was a top dog, you know what I mean? He was a top dog, so you really could not report him to anyone, because you reporting him to someone, you would be risking losing your job, because if you report him to HR is going to tell him and you might risk losing your job. You know how it goes. So as time flew by, this guy from Norway, hanzi pane musi wanga ari kumba kwa Tarie, and then this guy obva atongoti manheri wayo andisudzokera kumba. Tarie was like, why usiri kuenda kumba? Ndisidaenda kumba, mukadzi anondibhowa chichichi. And then just like that, this guy started staying mumba manani maTarie nehousemate yake. And then the housemate was like, you know what, you also need to help us with bills chichichi. He was now paying rent, everything he was now paying. And the friend was like, unofana kutodya murume mari, this is going to be your husband chichichi, like you really need to chow your man's money, because it got to a point yekuti this guy stayed there for several months. Hanzi akagara for several months, aingoenda kumba kunowachisa hembe dzake and then come back chichichi. And at that time I was like, zvinhu zvangu zvikushanda gogo, achiramba vachindipa zvinhu zvezvo achitiisa mumvura. It now graduated to a point yekuti zvise like mumvura yake kuita seyogeza, since they were now what, staying together. So this wife akatozosvika pakuzvara, pane this setup yekuti murume harare kumba nendonosiya washing and whatnot. And hanzi I remember that lady called tiri kubasa akati I'm in labor, and then the husband was like, osondudza kana wazobva kulabor, because like I don't know what you want me to do. Then ndobva azozvara, patomutanda zvara matwins chichichi, mukomana nemusikana chichichi, zvikanzi okay. And hanzi I remember after he hung up, he was like, I hope you also don't give birth kunge gonzo, sure munhu anoita vana for body yake yaregedzera, you know, this and that. And speaking of which, I need to really go over this divorce thing. Like we really now need to be divorced, so I need to start doing my paperwork here, divorce. Shikana Tarie ndobva ndatofarangasa, that means ndaita se ndapinda panyanga. And then the husband eventually ndobva azosiyana nethe wife, akasiyana nethe wife, and the divorce was finalized. I think hanzi vana vanga vari kuma 9 months somewhere there, because hanzi vanga vachatongotanga kukambaira mukadzi achiti, I hope you'll be there for the 1 year birthday. Zvikanzi pavarusvitsa 1 year, I'll be on vacation with my girlfriend. Kureverani Tarie. Hanzi I remember vanayo pavasvitsa 1 year, we were supposed to go on vacation. He actually booked it, like not coincidence or anything, he did it on purpose, Kitty. I won't be there for the birthday. And at this point, Tarie is like, okay, I'm enjoying, you know, I'm having the last laugh, I'm enjoying life, I'm taking care of, me and my friend are taking care of. It got to a point Tarie even introduced Big Mike to her family. This is my man, Chichichi, and she explained to the family the whole thing that's going on. And the family was like, okay, Mkwasha, you know, and they really loved him. One thing about Big Mike though, and the reason we are hiding location as well is because it's a small town and everyone knows everyone, so that's why we couldn't disclose the city. But yeah, basically angari mune angatori mbinga, angani mashops mu area, angani tunhu twakawanda wanda, even a gas station angatori nayo as well. Tisatenda mberi, masubscribe on YouTube kwangu here. It's okay. Tanata Marimira, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tanata Marimira. Like my videos there, I'll definitely appreciate it. But anyway, let's continue. Let's get it. Big Mike over totongotonzi mkwasha kumba kwana Tarie, and he was even like telling them the divorce here final, so we just have property up for sale. Once we get that money todautatsega imba yekuti nemwana wenyu tinogara dautinga stand later so, and Tarie was even included in the plans kuti like sanotsvaga imba so that when this money hits tinogara kwakaita so they are even planning ndoda so I want this new car, I want this and that, ndoda furniture yakadai so mumba like in the property that you'll move into. They are planning everything, and her friend is so happy for her. Achitomuti enda unotenda gogo, like you really need to go and thank her for what she's done for you. So she remembers one particular night the friend just woke up and said, Shamarika, we need to go at 7 p.m. we need to go kwa gogo, I really need help from her and I need you to go with me because anganichi jagwa. And then the husband is like, it's fine, and he didn't know where they're going. She just said, oh, my friend Anichi, like some urgent thing we need to take care of, and the guy was like, it's fine, you can take my car. So anstaka shikomba kwa gogo quickly tashikomba kwa gogo. Gogo was like, ndipe hembe dzenyu dzekurarisa because like wanga wafika mapijama, and then she was like, ndipe hembe dzenyu mese dzekurarisa because like whatever is affecting your friend is also affecting you, Tarie. And then Tarie was like, oh, okay, cool, shkanzi, yeah, pane bad spirit riloti chichinjwenjisite. It looks like mukadzi wa Big Mike is really trying to work her way to get into the husband's good books and you know that type of thing. So I need you to give me the bottoms, not like the tops, like ndudama shorts enyamakaphekere kurarisa nima pajama trousers. So the friend had a pajama short and Tarie had a pajama trousers, and then and then she said, okay, you can leave that stuff and then mozotoka. And then anzi tichibuda like mbama gogo meme atatopedza zvese tichibuda mbama gogo was like, Tarie ndikuda dhuku rako, and hanzi ndandine vhudzi. Ndobva vaita sei, ndobva vatora dhuku rangu, ndobva tata kuti amurori dish kanzi I also need to work nedhuku rako. And then she's like, okay, cool. Ndobva vatoenda. Life started making sense, and then she went on a vacation to Mozambique with her husband. And then when she came back, she remembers that the husband was very, very sick. Like he was just constantly having a diarrhea, you know, like achitoita zvekutodaro, and it was so bad. Ndobva vaenda zvikanzi, no, it's not like we don't really know what's going on, maybe kungofunduka whatever, but it's I don't think it's anything serious as it is. I don't think it's anything terminal or something. Ndobva atomboita nguva zingendo basa. So Tarie aienda kubasa, and then the friend angasiri kutoenda kubasa achitoti it's fine, I'll take care of the guy. So she was taking care of the guy, tomubatsira kudya kuita sei and whatnot. So the guy obva atozoita sei, obva atozopora. I need you to remember what I said. Tichazopashandisa later papo. Then the guy started feeling better, and then ndobva totanga kutoenda kubasa and then eventually him and Tarie left that place. So what happened was, when they left that place, the guy said, well, your friend also needs to come with us. And then Tarie was like, you know what, it makes sense until she just gets on her feet, and then and then the guy is like, yeah, that definitely does make sense. So and then she says, the guy angakati like, I'll marry you. That was now 6 months left kutichi pachishkanguva yekunororwa pepai. Mind you, at this point this guy is not even talking to vana vake vese vari 4 and the ex-wife or anything. Like, he wants nothing to do with them. So 6 months before Deire Marora Rashika, the guy started being cold and whatnot towards Tarie, and she just thought maybe stress kubasa chichichi. And you know, the funny thing is, I will run a friend Tarie Rodar, and then the friend Tarie, you know how it is, like with people you're intimate with, you know, there are times where they just don't like you chichichi, which makes sense, you know. So, you know, don't worry about it. And then she was like, okay, fine. Then you know what, I need to go see my parents. So my parents, she had not told her parents that she's coming home. Akashika my parents kumba. Then and then kumba. So that was like that was around my parents around 22:45 p.m. and 22:45 p.m. 22:45 hours. So it's like a 40-minute drive, but obviously time traffic and whatnot, so it was probably a shorter travel time, you know. So ndobva ashika, and then ndobva atoona her friend omunye pesi komunye with her fiance, and the friend was like, what made you think kuti this guy is just for you? Like, Big Mike, what makes you think it's just for you? If he could do this to his wife, what makes you think he couldn't do this to you? And as a matter of fact, if you didn't know, everything I was doing it for my sake. trust like and you just think I'm all for you. Did you really think I did not want kudana nona boss, him having to do things for me? I was making sure I clear the path using you, because there was no way I was going to hurt that woman directly. Say, how was I going to do it? So thank you for doing the job for me. And you sealed the deal the night we went and you gave her stuff that contained your hair. So she worked on you, and now your stuff is no longer working. And the guy was also like, yeah, you really need to leave, Tarie, like leave my place. We don't feel comfortable having you around us. And at that time, that's when she realized, Kuti, those days, the guy, when he was being nursed, it was planned, Kuti, this guy is going to fall sick, and then the friend was going to keep giving him juju, potions, what, until he falls in love with her. And that happened. Even the house Yavangoka move into, it was actually the friend who suggested it to the guy. So they had been talking. Mozambique. The friend was like, oh, you're in Mozambique, Chichi. So that's when she realized when we arrived in Mozambique, we were having our fun. My friend was actually talking to the guy, could he say Tarie, Chichi, and when he came back, and then she was telling the guy, listen, you really take care of me, you remind me of my wife, I don't even know why I left this wife. Tarie did something to me. And then she was like, yeah, Tarie did something to you. Even that night I had something urgent. So Tarie, obviously, she was an owl, like what she was appalled, like what's really going on, the betrayal was just insane. And then the friend was like, I don't know why you're so shocked, or like you really need to leave our place. And then I ended to another place here because her parents were not home, remember, so she didn't have anywhere else to go. And she just told family and then the family was like and like Big Mike, and Big Mike was like, and you can say like, why should I ripa kuita? If anything, Tarie needs to ripa to my wife for whatever she did, because she was using juju. A friend told me that and the gogo even confirmed so he was just bitter, and now I can't go back to my family because you did something to me. So this story happened 3 years ago now, because Tamnaji 2026, so this happened in 2023. And she says in 2023 at Notumbotola time, this friend was now going to see the ex-wife and the kids, and the kids and the ex-wife were now coming kumba. The kids, sorry, were coming kumba, and this girl was talking to housemate was talking to the ex-wife directly. Oh, I'm stepping in, I'm sorry what happened, Natari Chichi, I'm just the new girl, and he told me as a family, that type of thing, like, yeah, he told me as a family, Chichi, and women tend to like the woman who comes after their replacement. So, and they're actually cool, they post pictures together, they go on like family vacays and stuff like that. And the friend ended up falling pregnant, she ended up getting married to Big Mike, and it was discovered some time later. Tarie she was told, Kuti, your friend sealed your fate, like you will never ever attract men with money, never, because she took that luck from you, she took your luck, she took your good fortunes. She was just being scammed, so but this just goes to show you guys, Kuti, life is not an African movie. In African movies, people be like, yeah, then over suffer, these people are not suffering, or at least that's what she sees in the public eye. At least was it behind closed doors. But this is Tarie's story. So she was like, eventually, she just let go of whatever luck that you did, because she met a guy. This guy angatoro mahobo, angatono degree rake, but mabasa anga chingonedzo achitori mahobo chichichi. She fell in love na mahobo wake vachitodanana until they ended up getting married over mwana wavo, and yeah, they are now living their own life. But yeah, she said I should just give you guys a warning. These people are memchiti my friends, hey, my friends. You see what happens. So yeah, guys, ndo mashoko angu andati ndikusirewo esma of Saga ndatumwa na Tarie kuti ndikudze. So yeah, be careful, and most importantly, careful of what you wish for, careful of these friends. Just be careful is all I'm saying. Anyway, I hope you guys have a lovely, I don't know what day it is, but have a lovely that. Bye.